SGC here, and we're back with a movie review. The Expendables 3. This time directed by Patrick Hughes. And if you don't remember, that's a different director from last time around, who was Simon West. So you should know this already, but there's a huge cast for this movie. Check down below for the full listing. So what's about this time? So this time Stallone and his team has to pack up their gear and ship it out to fight and kill Conrad Stonebanks, played by Mel Gibson, the co-founder of the Expendables. And obviously it's not going to come easy, so tons of things happen and people change here and there, and that's the entire movie. So what did I think? Mel Gibson. Awesome stuff. Bringing him into the fray. He played a badass villain for sure, and it was just awesome seeing him on screen. Because I don't even remember the last time I seen him in a theater, but it was just awesome seeing him doing his own thing, being a badass villain, and it was just totally awesome. And with the rest of the cast, all the old guys are awesome stuff. One-liners left and right, and it was just awesome. Some cheese here and there, and I'm like, okay, the cheese is hit and miss, but when it hits, it's like, yeah, I need cheese in my life from time to time. So yeah, I think that was basically the craziest highlight of the entire movie, is just seeing them interact with each other, all these old guys, and just having like newcomers that are old action stars like Wesley Snipes, and then just all the bantering and all the breaking the fourth wall dialogue with Snipes is just pretty hilarious. And Antonio Banderas coming in and Harrison Ford coming in, it was just pretty awesome as well. I mean, Banderas played a kind of like, oh, I didn't expect that kind of character, but it was like a great foil for the rest of the cast, because everyone's like super like, I'm serious guys, and he's just like super carefree, but he's badass. And then we've got Harrison Ford, who totally looks like he can't do anything, but yeah, awesome stuff for. So what did I not like? The young people. Seriously, I don't know where they found these people. It was just really random. I sort of wish that they cast like well-known young action heroes, but I guess it would be like, oh, we don't have the budget to hire those guys, so we hired all these like no-names, and pretty much they're no-names, and pretty much there's hardly any character development, and there's like a hint of character development, but it's like, doesn't go anywhere, so it's just kind of like, this is really boring. I sort of miss the old guys. The old guys were the highlight. The old guys are the reason why I'm here, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, here's 4 young people that I don't give a crap about whatsoever. And I'm like, yeah, I get it, like, they're old and stuff, but still, like, they're not compelling. It's not convincing. It's just, wow, that was bad. But I guess in the whole scope of things, when they team up and do their thing, it's kind of like, oh, here's the foil again. And it's just like, oh, you can see that they can work together, and it's kind of interesting. But at the same time, I sort of wish that the 4 no-names were more names. Like, to me, they're no-names. I don't know what they've done. I've never seen them before. And if it was, like, maybe recast, like, by relatively more higher tier of action heroes or stars or whatever, it would have been much more appreciated. Now in terms of the action itself, I felt it was kind of like boring. Like, sure, there was some like awesome fist fights at the end, and it was just like, wow, that was pretty awesome. But the rest of the movie just felt, wow, that's it. Like, it doesn't really compare to Expendable 1 or 2. Like, 2 was just ridiculously over the top. When I watched the trailer for this, I thought it was gonna be super over the top, but I was disappointed. Like, for Expendables, you come here to watch old guys blow stuff up, and it's just like, wow, old guys are there, and then they're gone for like, I don't know, a quarter of the movie, and then the action isn't that amazing either, so it's just kind of like, But really, it's an Expendables movie. What do you expect? Like, I mean, props for Stallone for writing the actual story, so he's like, creative side, it's there, so that's appreciated. And I mean, the fact that they're coming back again is pretty awesome. I think you can forgive a lot for this movie, but at the same time, it's like, you wish it just stuck with the formula that works so well. Like, I wouldn't say that for like 22 Jump Street, where they tried to bring it up and actually was worse, but here it's just like too much new stuff. Like, maybe 1 or 2 new guys with 2 old guys, and you can have the banter and dialogue, which is like the core of the movie, where one-liners are so key, and it's just like everyone's there for that, and all of a sudden you have 4 new guys who are just like, yeah, you guys are old. Like, that just it runs old fast, so it's not compelling. And I don't even remember their names or like what was the point of them there. So I mean, I guess only like Ronda Rousey is a UFC fighter, so that's in real life. Like, you're not an action hero, you're a real life badass, so I don't know that many real life badass, but I mean, I give them props for trying to hire someone that actually knows her stuff. And I would say the hand-to-hand combat fighting was pretty awesome here, and it was like contextualized somewhat, and I was like, okay, I buy that. But yeah, it's an Expendables movie. So yeah, pretty much it, I guess. I mean, the highlight is that Wesley Snipes and Harrison Ford joined the fray, and it was just fun to watch. Though I sort of wish that Jet Li got more stuff to do. I mean, he showed up more than Expendables 2, but he did less than Expendables 2, which is kind of like, what are you trying to go for here? So basically, the bottom line is, if you want more Expendables, go do it. But don't expect too much Expendables stuff. Just lower your expectations and you'll enjoy this. And just don't think and you'll enjoy this. And that's it. If you have seen this, leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And that is all for this Expendables 3.